how much does it actually cost? Something like this unit is 10 foot by 12, 120 square feet, about 11.5 feet tall. It's done up with a nice quality of materials. We didn't go cheap at all. Everything's really nice quality. And all in on materials for this, we're at about $12,000. And for labor, we're at about 200 hours. So 200 man hours. What are your thoughts in terms of the aspects of the build out that require the most amount of labor?
Honestly, the exterior. The exterior is really well done. And if you're not trained in waterproofing and that whole thing, it could have some challenges, especially going up over the pitches and around the corners and stuff like that. So I would say that's where a lot of the labor gets sucked up in. Yeah,
that's a good point. And then in terms of the material costs, where do you see majority of that cost landing? In what areas of the build?
Probably the siding. The siding on the exterior and the interior. That's probably where a lot of it's gonna go.
That's a good point.
It's a lot of planks.
Yeah. I mean, there's things that we've done on this build that you could save costs on, right? Like we went with a really nice entry door, 3-light modern entry door. We went with these triangle windows, which a good hack is we have a company that we go through, then we get the windows for about a quarter of the price of going through a big box store. So we use all side windows for that. I'm sure there's other window manufacturers, but to shop around on that could be really important.
Absolutely.
I know we got quotes for like $2,000 on a window like this 5x5 triangular window.
For the one window.
Yeah, and we ended up getting them for probably $400.
Yeah. So obviously if you're gonna DIY this project, you just have to take materials into mind. Your labor is gonna be free. It'll take you a lot of time, but definitely be a good payoff in the end.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately for the A-frame aspect itself, not including your foundation or permitting or site work, those would be separate. For the A-frame itself, though, you could be in it $15,000 for something super nice. And then that means you could also scale it down and probably for $7,500 have something similar and really stand out on a budget.
So a little hack for you guys, if you're in an area that requires a ton of regulation, we would just throw this on a trailer. Put some wheels under it, classify this thing kind of as an RV. And that will get you around a ton of permitting and a ton of regulation that you might not have to go through.
That's right. And we just talked to our trailer manufacturer yesterday and just got the okay that, you know, we can go wider. So this is 10 feet in width. We can go up to 12 feet and for the most part still be in good shape in terms of it being an RV. So just finding a good trailer manufacturer, working with them to customize a trailer frame that would fit this size would be the path you take to do that.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I hope you guys learned a little more about these A-frames. If you're interested in the models we have, visit our website, alternativeliving-spaces.com.
Yeah, and if you are a DIYer, we put together our A-Frame Jumpstart guide. It's just giving you basically the framework for how to get started. You know, we talked about permitting, we talked about plans, you know, what are all those things that you need to know to start your build? It's gonna help you with that process. That's completely free and is linked below as well.